In the quiet corners of our hearts, a wellspring of healing resides, a power that has the potential to mend wounds, dissolve fears, and ignite the spark of our truest selves. This power is self-love, and it's the key to unlocking a life of lasting joy and fulfillment. Healing isn't merely about fixing what's broken, it's about accepting the wholeness that exists within each of us. And that journey begins with the radical act of loving ourselves completely and unconditionally. Imagine a life where you wake up each day with a sense of gratitude for your existence. A life where challenges are met with resilience and setbacks are seen as stepping stones to growth. This is the life that awaits you when you make self-love the cornerstone of your being. Self-love isn't about arrogance or ego. It's about recognizing your inherent worthiness. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness, compassion, and respect that you would offer to a dear friend. When you fill your own cup with love, it overflows, enriching your relationships, your work, and every aspect of your life. Studies have shown that individuals who practice self-love experience a myriad of benefits. They're more resilient in the face of stress, they have stronger immune systems, and they're less prone to anxiety and depression. They also have healthier relationships as they're able to give and receive love more freely. But perhaps the most profound benefit of self-love is its ability to facilitate healing. When you love yourself, you become more attuned to your body's signals and your emotional needs. You're more likely to seek help when you need it, and you're better equipped to cope with life's challenges. Self-love isn't a destination, it's an ongoing journey. It requires patience, self-reflection, and a willingness to challenge limiting beliefs. But the rewards are immeasurable. When you commit to loving yourself, you open the door to a life of joy, abundance, and limitless potential. So take a deep breath and accept the power of self-love. It's the most transformative gift you can give to yourself and the world. And remember, you are worthy of love, starting with your own. So what exactly does self-love entail? It's not just about bubble baths and affirmations, though those can certainly be a part of it. At its core, self-love is a deep understanding and acceptance of who you are, flaws, imperfections, and all. It's about recognizing that you are inherently worthy of love and happiness simply because you exist. One of the most fundamental aspects of self-love is recognizing the power of your thoughts and beliefs. We all have an inner voice that constantly chatters away, shaping our perceptions of ourselves and the world around us. Unfortunately, for many of us, that inner voice can be overly critical and judgmental, leading to negative self-talk and a diminished sense of self-worth. But what if we could change the narrative of that inner voice? What if we could learn to speak to ourselves with the same kindness and compassion that we would offer to a loved one? This is where the practice of self-compassion comes in. It involves treating ourselves with understanding and forgiveness, especially when we make mistakes or fall short of our expectations. Research has shown that self-compassion is a key ingredient in building resilience and overcoming challenges. When we're able to be kind to ourselves, we're more likely to bounce back from setbacks and learn from our experiences. We're also less likely to engage in self-destructive behaviors or succumb to feelings of shame and inadequacy. Cultivating self-compassion is an ongoing process, but it's one that yields incredible rewards. Start by noticing your inner dialogue and challenging any negative thoughts that arise. Replace self-criticism with words of encouragement and support. Remember, you are your own best advocate, and the way you speak to yourself matters. As you accept self-compassion, you'll find that it becomes easier to let go of perfectionism and accept your imperfections. You'll start to see your mistakes as opportunities for growth rather than reasons for self-blame. And most importantly, you'll begin to develop a deeper sense of self-acceptance and love. Self-love isn't just an internal process, it's also reflected in the way we care for ourselves. Self-care is a vital component of self-love, and it involves prioritizing our well-being in all aspects of our lives. This means making time for activities that nourish our minds, bodies, and spirits. Self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. When we take care of ourselves, we're better equipped to handle stress, overcome challenges, and show up fully for the people and commitments we care about. It's about filling our own cups first so that we have something to give to others. Self-care can take many forms, and it's important to find what works best for you. Perhaps it's spending time in nature, indulging in a creative hobby, or simply taking a few minutes each day to relax and recharge. It could also involve setting boundaries with others, saying no to things that drain your energy, and making time for activities that bring you joy. As you prioritize self-care, you'll likely notice a positive shift in your overall well-being. You may feel less stressed, more energized, and more connected to yourself and others. You'll also be better equipped to handle life's inevitable ups and downs with grace and resilience. Healing from past wounds is another crucial aspect of self-love. We all carry emotional baggage from past experiences, whether it's childhood trauma, relationship difficulties, or personal setbacks. These wounds can linger, affecting our self-esteem, our relationships, and our overall well-being. Healing isn't about forgetting the past. It's about acknowledging and processing it in a healthy way. It's about giving ourselves permission to feel the pain, grieve the losses, and then move forward with a renewed sense of hope and possibility. There are many paths to healing, and it's important to find what works best for you. This might involve therapy, journaling, meditation, or simply talking to a trusted friend or family member. It could also involve seeking support groups, engaging in creative expression, or finding solace in spiritual practice. The journey of healing can be challenging, but it's also incredibly rewarding. As you release old wounds and accept self-love, you'll find yourself feeling lighter, freer, and more empowered to create the life you desire. As we heal and grow in self-love, our relationships naturally begin to transform. When we value ourselves, we're more likely to attract healthy, supportive connections and less likely to settle for relationships that drain our energy or undermine our self-worth. Building healthy relationships starts with setting clear boundaries. It's about knowing what you're willing to tolerate and what you're not, and communicating those boundaries with kindness and respect. It's also about surrounding yourself with people who lift you up, inspire you, and celebrate your successes. When we're in relationships that honor our needs and values, we feel safe, loved, and supported. We're able to show up as our authentic selves without fear of judgment or rejection. And we're able to give and receive love more freely, which enriches our lives and strengthens our connections with others. Part of building healthy relationships is also about letting go of those that no longer serve us. Sometimes we outgrow certain friendships or realize that certain connections are no longer healthy or supportive. It's okay to walk away from those relationships, even if it's painful. It's an act of self-love to prioritize your well-being and surround yourself with people who truly have your best interests at heart. As we deepen our connection with ourselves through self-love and healthy relationships, we begin to uncover our authentic selves. We discover our unique gifts, passions, and talents, and we find the courage to share them with the world. Accepting your authentic self is a powerful act of self-love. It's about letting go of who you think you should be and stepping into who you truly are. It's about expressing your creativity, pursuing your dreams, and living a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling to you. When we accept our authenticity, we become a beacon of light for others. We inspire them to do the same, to step out of their comfort zones and accept their own unique gifts. We create a ripple effect of positive change that extends far beyond ourselves. manifesting lasting healing and a profound sense of self-love involves more than just addressing past wounds and building healthy relationships. It requires a shift in our mindset and a conscious effort to cultivate positive energy and beliefs within ourselves. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help us create the reality we desire. By vividly imagining ourselves as healed, whole, and overflowing with self-love, we send a powerful message to the universe. This act of visualization aligns our energy with our intentions and opens us up to receive the abundance that is our birthright. Affirmations are another powerful tool for reprogramming our subconscious minds and cultivating self-love. By repeating positive statements that affirm our worthiness, we begin to believe them on a deeper level. These affirmations can be as simple as, "I am worthy of love," or "I am enough." The key is to choose affirmations that resonate with you and repeat them regularly with conviction. Gratitude is another essential ingredient in the recipe for self-love. When we focus on the good things in our lives, no matter how small, we shift our energy from lack to abundance. Gratitude opens our hearts to receive more blessings and allows us to see the beauty and wonder that surrounds us. Gratitude can be expressed in many ways, from keeping a gratitude journal to simply taking a few moments each day to reflect on the things we're thankful for. The more we practice gratitude, the more we attract positive experiences into our lives. As we integrate self-love, self-care, healing, and healthy relationships into our lives, we begin to experience a profound transformation. We shed old layers of self-doubt and insecurity, and we step into our power with grace and confidence. We begin to see ourselves through a lens of compassion and acceptance, recognizing that we are worthy of love and happiness just as we are. We let go of the need to compare ourselves to others and accept our unique individuality. We become more assertive in our communication, setting clear boundaries and expressing our needs and desires with clarity and conviction. We no longer seek validation from external sources, but instead we find validation within ourselves. This newfound sense of self-empowerment allows us to navigate challenges with resilience and grace. We no longer view setbacks as failures, but as opportunities for growth and learning. We trust our intuition and make decisions that align with our values and goals. As we continue to cultivate self-love, we become magnets for positive experiences. We attract supportive relationships, fulfilling work, and opportunities for personal and spiritual growth. We radiate joy, confidence, and inner peace, which inspires and uplifts those around us. One of the most crucial aspects of self-love is learning to set healthy boundaries. This means recognizing our limits and communicating them clearly to others. It's about understanding that saying no is not a sign of selfishness, but a necessary act of self-preservation. Boundaries are not walls meant to keep others out. They are guidelines that help us protect our energy, our time, and our emotional well-being. When we have healthy boundaries in place, we're able to show up more fully in our relationships, both with ourselves and with others. Setting boundaries is not always easy, especially if we're used to people-pleasing or putting others' needs before our own. But with practice, it becomes easier and more natural. Start by identifying your non-negotiables, the things that are most important to you, and then communicate those boundaries with kindness and respect. Remember, it's okay to say no to things that don't align with your values or that drain your energy. It's okay to take time for yourself to recharge and replenish. And it's okay to prioritize your own well-being, even if it means disappointing someone else. The journey of self-love is an ongoing process of self-discovery and growth. It's about peeling back the layers of conditioning and societal expectations to reveal the authentic self that lies within. Looking into self-love, we begin to connect with our intuition, that inner knowing that guides us toward our highest good. We learn to trust our instincts and make choices that align with our values and purpose. Accepting our authentic selves means letting go of the need for approval and validation from others. It means owning our strengths and weaknesses, our light and shadow sides, and it means celebrating our uniqueness and expressing our individuality without fear of judgment or rejection. As we conclude our exploration of self-love, remember that this is just the beginning of your journey. The path to lasting healing and self-acceptance is an ongoing process filled with growth, discovery, and transformation. Accept the power of self-love in your own life and watch as it ripples out to touch the lives of those around you. If this video has resonated with you, please show your support by liking and sharing it with others. And if you're ready to dive deeper into this transformative journey, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content on self-love, healing, and personal growth. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery. Remember, you are worthy of love, starting with your own.